Welcome back to Living Local. Earth Day is coming up on April 22nd, and this year's theme is Invest in Our Planet. You can be a part of that effort by actually volunteering right here in the QCA. So joining me here in studio with some details on how you can get involved to help our environment, we actually have the Executive Director, Kathy Wine, and volunteer Kristen Bergren with River Action. We're so happy to have you both here in studio. Yeah. All right, so let's dive right into this. You actually have a really big weekend planned to celebrate Earth Day, which is coming up on the 22nd, like we said. So let's start with the latest and the last, actually, environmental film in the series. And when and where is that going to be shown?
Right, our movie is Microplastic Madness, and it will be shown on Sunday, April 24th at the Figge Museum.
Fantastic, and it'll be
2 o'clock.
At 2 o'clock, yeah. So put that on your calendars, everyone. And you also have something else that you're doing too that we want to make sure that we talk about, really to get young people involved in this mission. So tell us all about that.
Yes, our movie is very family friendly, and we are inviting students, scout groups, who would like to participate by making their own display that would be presented at the Figge Museum that day, so that film goers could see what they are doing to help protect the planet and be inspired that way also.
It's a nice interactive way to bring the students and participants into it.
We're very excited
really
about
exciting. Yeah, it is. Now, how do students and teachers and anybody else that's interested in getting involved, how can they do that?
Okay, well, one, if they would like to have a project there, they would email River Action and put in the subject, Join the Madness, because we're mad about all the plastics that are in the environment.
Love the name, yes.
And, or they could just call River Action too. And we also would like to help them get ideas by, they could download this Microplastic Madness Toolkit. And there's lots of materials and motivations in there that they could use, or they don't have to use those, or they could use them for a springboard for their own projects.
Well, that is really awesome, and there's a ton of information right there on that board, so hopefully this can be an inspiration for those who are interested.
Yes, it is. It's very teacher, student-friendly material, so I think they will enjoy using it, or again, use it for an inspiration.
Yeah, totally. A really good way to once again bring them into that conversation too. And you're also planning on doing a little bit of spring cleaning, as a lot of people are, of course. So, Kathy, we're going to talk with you for just a second. What is this all about? How can people get involved with this?
Okay, well, I'll start again with Earth Day.
Yes.
And remind you can do inside, out, and about all that weekend. Inside, we have Fish and Fire, which is a dinner where we're raising funds for River Action, but we're also giving out Eddie Awards and Eddie Scholarships. And then on the next day, the 23rd, we're doing cleanup with the path cleanup and riverfront cleanup, and we have materials here. And then we have, of course, the film on the inside the and all about the film Microplastic.
Oh, yes.
Not Microsoft. I know. I got that on my mind.
All good, yes.
Yeah. So we give out for everyone who comes and helps us clean up. We've got gloves, we've got grabbers, we've got bags. And I brought along a bag that we prepared for the summer, because paddlers are part of our events this summer, both Floatzilla, Taming of the Slough. They will get a mesh bag, each paddler, for putting plastics from the river in, and then there's a time at the end of the time to find out what's recyclable and what isn't, because you want to stop using what's not recyclable and recycle what is recyclable.
Yes, once again, in just contributing to our environment. Now, lastly, how can people get some of these supplies and just learn more if they're interested?
Yes, they just need to come to riveraction.org for signing up for Floatzilla. It's just riveraction.org Floatzilla. For the Earth Day event, the same thing. Go to riveraction.org. We'll sign you up. We have all these things, bags and everything ready for
anybody who's
that
interested.
want to spring into some action.
That is awesome. All right. Well, we covered so much here, but thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. And lots of good things to talk about, and a very exciting week and weekend to look forward to.
Yes, and I'd like to mention, too, that kids and students are free for the film festival.
Awesome.
So
right.
Hey, that's always good, because then that way cost is not a barrier. It's very good information to get out there. All right. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Now you can learn more all about everything that we've talked about actually at riveraction.org. And we will, of course, have all of these details posted over on our website too at ourquadcities.com.